What is up? Check it out, guys. I have had a few requests from people asking me to show you what comic books I scored in that dumpster yesterday. So I thought I would take a few minutes and go through and let you guys see all the cool stuff that I found for absolutely free. Uh, First here, Gun Theory. It's a Marvel epic. Daniel Way, John Proctor, Gun Theory. Pretty cool. We got a G.I. Joe comic book here, G.I. Joe Cobra. These are all pretty new, and you could tell by the price if you don't know that much about comic books. If you find something old that the price, down here in the corner, the price there, if it's like 50 cents, 25 cents, then it was made back in 60s or 70s. Those are going to be a lot more valuable than anything made in the 80s when comic books really exploded. Like comic books and baseball cards in the 80s really exploded, and they were just producing so many of them that there's still so many out there that there's nothing that's really too rare. So even your favorite 80s comic books, probably not worth that much money, and baseball cards for that matter as well. But G.I. Joe Cobra. Pretty cool. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. We're getting some glare off the lights out here. Apologize about that. Try and show you. Look, there's the glare of the phone. Oh, I got a message. And Gigantic. The comic book, Gigantic. Dark Horse Comics. We got DMZ. Birds of Prey. It's a pretty cool looking one. That originally sold for $250. Let's see if it has a date on it. December of 01. So that's still 15 years old. And Stormwatch. Ryan had looked these up while we were in the car and believes these are worth a good bit of money here. These originally sold for $1.95, and it says 2 May, 1 Mar. So episode 1 of March, but I don't know what year. Oh, well, the artwork says 92 down there. So these could possibly be as old as 92. Hammer of the Gods. Well, there's a good angle right there. No glare. Sorry. Yeah. Image Comics right there. And then we got Sojourn. Not really sure how you say that. CrossGen Comics. Black Ops. That's a pretty cool looking, like the artwork there. The nice thing is, these comics were all tossed out in their sleeves. Legend of the Shield. Pretty cool comic book there. This one looks kind of older too. July of 91. Very nice. July of 91. Cool. A Fantastic Four. You gotta be kidding me, right? Why are they throwing away Fantastic Four comic books? Issue 13, Ultimate Fantastic Four. Birds of Prey, a DC Comics rebirth. November 01, so this is episode 35 from November of 2001. Here we have Meta Barons. The Meta Barons. I believe that's how you say it. Meta Barons. We have number 4 and number 3. They put them back to back. But very cool looking comic book. Paradigm. Good episode or issue 9 and 10 right there. Image Comics. Pretty cool. Oh, check this out. Whoop. Some of these had beer. Fortunately, they were protected. Paradigm. Number 1 and number 2. You got a date on here? I don't know. They're $3.50 originally sold, so they're not too old. Scourge of the Gods, Book 1. That's pretty cool. Mature content. There may be boobies. Ooh, I don't know how to say this. Is that Ythaq? I don't know how to say that. The Shadow of Kangas, Book 1. That's Book 1. Marvel Variant Edition. Yeah, pretty cool. Oh, look at this. I Am Legion. I am OGP. And this is Legion. What do we got? Issue 3. I was hoping there'd be one in the back, but no, not that one. Bloodstrike. Bloodstrike. April 1. So this is issue 1 from April of what year we don't know, but number 1. I mean, who throws away first issue comic books? Come on. Here we got another Birds of Prey. August 01 episode. This issue 32. I keep saying episode. I'm used to saying episode. Sorry. Here we got Green Lantern. Secret Origin. Part 7. November of 08. So about 8 years old there. Stormwatch 0. So we got Stormwatch 1 and 2. This is Stormwatch 0. Huh. Well, it's not in a case, but fortunately, this is in as close to mint condition as you could hope for, not being protected. Pit. This looks like Pit. First edition. Oh, and here's number 3. Pit. We got Pit 1 and Pit 3. Rippin' first issue. It says right there. Very cool. That's cool artwork right there. I like that. Mature content. Universal War 1. Very cool. Marvel Limited Series. Right here. Marvel Limited Series 1 of 3. And this is 3 of 3 right here. 1 of 3 and 3 of 3. Sorry, I'm trying to keep the glare out. If you guys can't see them, I apologize. But got to get through these at some point or another today. Number 1, Ultraverse The Strangers. Number 1. Very cool. In my video here, we're gonna Strange Kiss. Is that like Avatar comics? This is Avatar up here. Strange Kiss. Warren Ellis. Oh, check this out. Gun Fu. You can tell by the artwork alone, this is like a 2000s. This is not old at all. That style artwork, that is very Nickelodeon-esque. Gun Theory. I think there was another Gun Theory back there, right? 1 of 4. 1 of 4 in this particular series. Gun Theory. There's more of the Ythaq. Is that how you say it? Ithic? The Forsaken World. Book 1 and Book 2. Sweet. Oh, God. Is that Hellshock? Hellshock is what it looks like. Pretty cool looking. This would be the second episode, or issue number 2 there. Oh, here's Hellshock 3. Oh, here you go. Look at this. Murder Me Dead. It looks very old. That's like a very 60s or 70s style artwork. But they sold originally for $2.95, so we know they're not old. Here's more Murder Me Deads. Here we got Bone by Jeff Smith. This is issue 49, cartoon books. DMZ, we saw one of those earlier. More DMZ. More DMZ. War Powers, pardon me, 1 of 4. And 2 of 4. More Paradigm. 7 and 6. 6 and 7, Paradigm. More Birds of Prey. Oh, there's some without. Oh, more Strike Force. Strike Force 2. Wow. And another Strike Force 1. Huh. And what do we got here? What do we got here? Pit Bulls. Pit Bulls. Comics Greatest World. Dark Horse Comics. More Dark Horse Comics. Rebel. Very cool. Paradigm. We're getting close to the end here. More Paradigm. More Stormwatch. Wow. More Buffy. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Oh, there she is. Buffy. With some kitty cats. Nope. Scratch that. I'm an idiot. They're dogs. Those are dogs. Yeah. Kinetic. DC Focus. DC Comics. Kinetic. What the heck is this? Issue Day Premiere, Mortality 101. What do you believe? Teen Angst? Blood Objects? I don't know what that is. There's a dog barking. Gonna fuck up my video. Rising Stars. Not sure about this. This is Joe's Comics. Adam Strange. Grendel. Is that Grendel? Grendel? Devil's Reign. Some of these I've never even heard of before. Very cool. Lots of good reading for me. Teen Titans. There you go. Teen Titans. That's the last of the comic books. I also grabbed the Far Side Gallery. I remember I didn't have this as a kid, but my older brother did, and I always enjoyed reading it, borrowing it from him, and looking. Remember the Far Side, for those of you who don't know, they're like individual little comic strips, something like you'd see in the Sunday Funnies or something in a newspaper, but just a whole book of for the most part unrelated little jokes and stuff, but some bigger ones, a bunch of smaller ones, but just fun reading. Far Side. And then this, San Diego, California. I remember seeing this. It was in my home as a child, and very cool. Old San Diego, California from the 70s. So many. I mean, there's probably 20 more new high-rise buildings built that just tower over these in downtown San Diego. But you can see Coronado over here, the island, San Diego Bay, downtown, the mountains behind, Navy ship over here. Pretty cool. Definitely remember looking at this book as a kid. Oh, wow. Well, history of San Diego, tells you about it. And then pictures, of Old Town San Diego, the harbor, how it, used to look back in the 1800s. And, you get into newer stuff, the Mexican heritage, a lot of that stuff. Beach pictures, that's what, people think of in San Diego is the beach. You got the zoo here, lots of zoo pictures. More beach, surprise, surprise, mountains. Julian is an area about an hour east of San Diego, northeast, famous for their pies, apple pies, apples. They grow apples up there. A lot of mountains, a lot of good camping around San Diego. A lot of it burnt down a few years ago in those fires. The Anza-Borrego Desert. I mean, this just covers it all. Everything you would, want to know about San Diego from, let's see if this has a date on it. Oh boy, that would be a real interesting question here. What is the date that this was produced? It says the end. Keep saying who it was produced by and everything, but I'm not seeing a date. Yeah, hard to say, but you can tell by the haircuts on these folks. That was a long time ago. Look at these people. That is very Ron Burgundy-ish. Anyways, I thought that was cool. Brought up a lot of memories of living and growing up in San Diego, as a kid. It was very cool to see that. But that's what I got. Man, 15 minutes in of talking about comic books and stuff. Hopefully I didn't waste too much of your time. If I did, you can suck it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I got another, in fact, I have 2 Dumpster Dive videos that I've already recorded, working on editing. I have another one of those out for you very soon, and then the other one will release next Wednesday evening. So please keep tuned in for those. And until you, I always at one point or another during the video stumble a little over my words. Until I see you again. See you when I see you, or suck it. Bye-bye, baby.